fun park now. Like a merry-go-round, drove a spiral going down, yeah. I've been racing you all through town. There's no limit to your speed, never ever turns to beat, no. We just fired away without a second to ensure what we signed up for. I won't play it this way, no, no more. You'll be out the door till you're back for more. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you'll do to me. I know I'm not gonna stay. Try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. All the once and for all. Boy, you're too late, I'm standing my ground. Finally free and on the rebound. All the once and for all. You've been up underneath my skin. No one's ever gonna win, so we might as well get in now. And still the fights always leave a thrill. I can imagine how I will. You go on, I know the drill now. I've been getting high from this drug for longer than I know. Now it's time to go. I'm not letting you push me around, so should've let you know a long time ago. I know what you're gonna say. I know what you'll do to me. I know I'm not gonna stay. Try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. All the ones and for all. All the ones and for all. Boy, you're too late, I'm standing my ground. Finally free and on the rebound. All the ones and for all. All the ones and for all. All the ones and for Try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. Try to get up, you're dragging me down. Better back off, I'll turn it around. I'm standing my ground, finally free on the rebound. All the ones and for all. It's over. It's over.
Good evening and welcome back to Transport World 6. I'm so disappointed with this game. It's not funny. Right, what are we doing today? Well, we are going to continue on with the new West Coast Mainline DLC. Crew to Milton Keynes. And what are we going to do? Well, we're going to be, doing Troubled Evening to start off with, I think. Yeah, Troubled Evening. Milton Keynes is our target. We've got signal failure is causing delays at Milton Keynes. Drive your way through degraded working as your service heads for Crew. So we start at Milton Keynes. And we're heading for Crew. Let's get started. How are we doing, folks? Hopefully your week has been fine. Apologies on the lack of uploads as well recently. I have been working on stuff in the background, not only for the channel, but I have also been working on a few bits here, there, and everywhere for some upcoming updates with Stagecoach Counties. So that is all looking fun. On top of that, we've been working in the background for Wolf Creek as well, so you'll be seeing patrols again soon, hopefully. I just got a few things to work on, and so is Arctic, and we'll be back in business. Let's see. Excellent. Troubled evening. It's also bloody warm in this room, so I'm trying not to think about it. Try not to melt. There we go. Track circuit failure at Wolverton has been causing significant delays on the line this entire evening, which includes your service, which was meant to depart here about 45 minutes ago. Ugh. So we're 45 minutes late. Brilliant. As a Transport for Wales Class 390 departs that way. The issue has now been repaired and trains are cleared to run again. You've joined your train here at Milton Keynes Central to drive northbound. However, due to your delay, your train will be terminated at Stratford to try and mitigate the delays on the train's next southbound service. We've got the doors open. Right, well, first of all, let's get the master key on.
TSW6 and AWS operational.
Right, let's apply some power. Right, so next up, Wolverton, where we'll then be going onwards to Rugby, Nunnington, Atherstone, Polesworth, and then we'll be going to Tamworth, and then, yeah, hopefully at that point we'll be there at Rugeley in Stratford. So let's see what happens. Speed up because we got a 100-mile-an-hour limit, and I intend to use it to kind of pick up on some lost time. At this point, we are just making our own timetable up as we go. Reset that button. Say, are we live? We are indeed. Yeah, got trains everywhere. Got Pendolinos everywhere, 802s everywhere. There's a 350 back that way. Acknowledge that yellow. It's got a red on our next one. So let's give us a little bit of braking because we've got a red before Wolverton. A little bit of a red. What's this coming at me? 350, and that's a white Pendolino. Oh no, that's another Transport for Wales Pendolino because, you know, of course they have a Pendolino. I don't know. I don't make up the rules here. Red traffic, red signal up ahead. Hello and welcome to the stream, people. Still red. What have we got on the platform? Have we got anything on the platform ahead of us, or do we not know? No idea. Well, we're clear onto the platform, so we're gonna apply a little bit of power and keep ourselves moving. Just a little bit of power, you know, not too much, not too much.
We are now approaching Wolverton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Exactly, lady. We've got an 8 coach. I do believe we do have an 8 coach. Right, let's look for the 8 coach marker. Which is there.
This is Wolverton. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Stafford.
Calling at Atherstone, Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, and
Welcome to Warburton. Where we shall now wait here until now, before we can lock the doors. Alright, power! Next up, rugby.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Rugby, Nuneaton, Atherstone, Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, and Stafford. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Please familiarise yourself with the information inside the saloon.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 1016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 1016.
See, say it, sorted. Where's our DRA? Is it? Yeah, that one. No, where's our DRA? Do we have a DRA on this one? I do, it's the red one. It's the red one! You see a yellow aspect there, doesn't help me. Now that I know that there's one after that, makes me know that there is it's a double yellow and then a single yellow. So we are still chasing someone's tail. Oh, hello, computer lagging. How are you doing today? Sucks. Flashing double yellow. Next signal is going to be double yellow, which will be still double yellow, and then we'll have a single double yellow before red, and that red's going to be it's going to be at rugby for that red. There we go. That's another flashing yellow. Yeah, this is the 4. Of which I've got 350-404. 35404. Fitting number for a train for this game. That's a green. Increase some speed. Yeah, the heat's has gotten bad again. I should have been slowing down, but the game doesn't really suggest that. I'm driving significantly over the speed limit. I was like 3 miles an hour over the speed limit. Calm down. Oh, we got 24 miles until rugby, so that's always fun. The south route, what? From back in Houston up into Milton? Where's our brake? I was about to say, why has the brakes come on? I'd press the button in time. I have a limit of 110 on this one. So, from the last stream, I have been informed that I was correct in my assumption on train and track worker etiquette. Apart from the fact that I may have gone in the wrong order slightly. So, I have found out that it is, first of all, driver honks to acknowledge the track workers. Track workers would then acknowledge train. I would then acknowledge the acknowledgement and another acknowledgement from the ground crew. And then that's that. I do thank Master Jackie for informing me on that while he was down here in the south. The weekend was actually rather fun, I will admit. That's always good. I am looking forward to my trip up this way next month. Yeah, next month and like a couple of weeks. It will be fun. $20 miles to Rugby. Derfed. More speed and more power, please. There we go, 110. Cut the power back to neutral. Yeah, I mean it's just another variation of the 350. I was looking at some of the Steam DLCs earlier, and there's just a lot that are just regurgitated content. We need more. We need more good and good stuff. So I've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes to do about 16 miles. Seems doable. Especially if I'm doing it at like 110. Wave at the Pendo. Yikes. Well, maybe now speeding. Just a little bit. Tunnel! Secret tunnel! Meow. Just choose the stuff from the Voyager. Maybe. Okay, so we are, yeah, one uniform for one. We slow down just a little bit. Just a little bit. We are slowing down just a little bit. So, Rugby and then Nuneaton. Someone gets out. Oof. Of course, you want a Virgin Trains era 390. We are still transiting. We are still transiting. Set the PBC back to neutral. Let us coast because we are on arrival into Rugby, on the outside of Rugby. Beep, 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 beep. Just a little bit of a flick on the horn. Just a little bit. Just an itsy bitsy tiny bit. You know? How it is? 5 miles from Rugby. We'll put the speed back on. Still green. We are legit chasing a tail here. I can only assume it's a 390 that got in front of us. Yeah, that one. 9 Golf 31, Euston to Birmingham, and Nuneaton, and Rugby. Nice. 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 3.6 miles away. Try the 807 yet. Yes. Didn't I do that in the first video, in the first one? Like as part of the demo for this line. Bit of braking, bit of braking, bit of braking. We have aero. Huh. Man says he slept between then. We'll soon be arriving into Rugby. Hello, 66. Shit.
approaching rugby. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Nice bit of step one. Oh, you can't get much better than that.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to
Stafford, calling at Donington, Alceston, Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, and Stafford.
For your safety, please be aware that some platforms at this station have no or only partial tactile paving on the platform edge. Once the train arrives, please mind the step from the platform onto the train.
The train at platform 2 is the 17th.
I know I don't have a guard on this, but I'd like to do the bells just to show that I can actually do them. Tweet, tweet. Tweet, tweet. Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting about the DRA, that's all. Right, next stop, Nuneaton, where we're expected to get there in 10 minutes.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
So how's everyone doing? Hopefully we're all good. We've driven 35 miles, God. And there's a shed. There appears to be a red signal up ahead. No, not anymore, at least. So you're trailing the 390. Yeah, probably. But at the same time, that thing's just sped the feck up. So, you know, yeah. And I should probably be like slowing down to 75 for like that 75 speed limit that's about to come up. 'Cause, you know, I think I'm about to change over tracks. Oh no, I'm going across some point work. Yeah, because now we're into the section where it's just 3 tracks. And I can assume the middle track is bi-directional. Would I be correct in that? Yeah, I know. Yeah, pretty much. Five miles to Nuneaton. Please familiarize yourself with the information. One mile until the 75 limit, which is probably some more points. If we were to get the PDL and train system well, then I can see the 450 and 455 being a base train system. Yeah, absolutely. But what we'd probably want them to not do is, I don't know, redo the, just fucking, just have them do what they did with the 351 and have it as a rebranded fucking 350. That pissed a whole bunch of people off. Yeah. I mean, you say that, but then they'd probably then want to have the 455s doing intercity working stuff. They'd want, honestly, for the base game, or the base DLC for PDL, they'd want 444, 450s, 455s, the 458s, and the 701s if they're doing modern day. So the 444s, 450s, 458s are all quite easy to grab, because all they have to do is a couple of bits of like changing here and there, because you've already got those trains here there. 450 and the 458s would be the easiest trains to sort out, because we've already got their equivalent in Panto form.
We are now approaching. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
We are now arriving into Nuneaton.
This is Nuneaton. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Stafford. The next stop
Calling at Anderson, Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, and Stafford.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Anderson, Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, Rugeley, Trent Valley, and Stafford. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Please familiarize yourself with the information. I still want to see a 442 for female to jet. Maybe. They were with Southwest Trains, because I think they did some PDL workings. And they were, some of them were put into Southwestern Railway colours, and did some, and they attempted to do some work to make the slam doors autos, but I don't think they ever saw service near me, unfortunately. I saw one in Southwestern Railway colours go past me at one point, but it was not in service at the time. Yeah, probably. Oh, look, a Pendolino.
We are now approaching Anderson. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and push.
Due to a short platform, passengers in the rear two coaches of the train will be required to move forward. This is due to a short platform at this station. That is, ladies and gentlemen, people who want to get off here at Atherstone, please make your way to the front 6 coaches, as the doors in the 7th and 8th coach will not open at this platform.
Please be aware that opportunist thieves operate at this station and across the railway network.
Opportunistic thieves, huh?
Also note that in the interests of safety, cycling, skateboarding, and rollerblading are not permitted anywhere on the station.
Please make your way to the train, please, sir. Thank you.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Stafford only.
Let's see.
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
It doesn't tell me. It's a non-stop to, by the sounds of it, it's one of the express services up to Glasgow.
If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Okay, right, onwards towards Tamworth now. Member of staff is suspicious of a wheel flat on one of the wheels of the rear unit. Stop train immediately. Roger that. Stop the train immediately. Brake plunger. Emergency brake application. Stop the train. Train is stopped. Contact the signaller. Call signaller. Hello, Cole. This is driver of E1 Uniform 41 standing on the Trent Valley down slow. I didn't hear the wheel flap. Hello, driver of 1 Uniform 41 standing on the Trent Valley slow. Yee! Yes, I get it. You're a pedal. Hang on, let's turn the DRA on. While we figure out this situation. Member of train staff has identified a wheel flat on my train. I'm going to stop at Polworth Station to undertake a visual inspection. I understand you have a wheel flat on your train and wish to stop at Polworth Station for official inspection. Question on this one. Is it really a requirement of an emergency stop application for this? Because surely it would be a case of you slow down to, for example, 20, and then you can then go, then you contact the signaller. Driver, yes, that is correct. Yes, that is correct. I could drive that signaller out. Right, we're going to head towards Polworth. We are gonna limp the train, I think, over to Polworth. If there is indeed a fault, I'm gonna stick to under 25 until I'm. Wouldn't this also require me to have a mom on site at Polesworth to meet me? I just have questions. Many questions. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because the signaller would dispatch out a mom to meet us at Polesworth. Because we'd both go and have a look at the train with each other, and then we'd then make up our mind there and then whether we're sending this train straight to the to depot or what's happening or from continuing. Train's beeping at me again. Beep 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 beep. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your guard speaking, and welcome aboard this delayed 1700-hour service to Stratford, where, as you can see from the fact that we are slowing down again, we are going to be making a quick stop here whilst our driver investigates a slight problem with our train. We will hopefully be back out and going very soon. Just stay quite still and we'll be underway as soon as we can. Thank you for your cooperation, and we appreciate you. Thanks again from London Northwestern. Right. Train's in neutral. DRA's on. Walk along the platform to the affected bogie. Make sure to close the door behind me. Thank you. So it sounds like it's in this bogie. On inspection, you decide the train is fit to move, but at no more than 50 miles an hour. Return to the cab to report to the signaller. My question is, from here, how can you tell? How can you tell if you've got a wheel flat? I mean, maybe that's possible to tell if you've got a wheel flat from there. A07. Also, why is my entire train empty? Has everyone just given up with our train and got off at one, like for example, Nuneaton, so we're now empty? Galwick signaler. They really need to speed up these speech boxes on some of these, because holy mother, why is it taking so long? Hello, Galwick signaler. This is the driver of 1 uniform 41 standing at Polworth Station platform. I have visually inspected my train and can confirm my train is fit to move. Hello, driver of 1 uniform 41 standing at platform of Polworth Station. I understand you are visually inspected your train and is fit to move. Yes, that is correct. The fact, however, despite the fact we haven't told the signaller that yet that we're going to be continuing at 50 mile an hour. I think the script's gone wrong here. There we go. Okay, driver, please detach the damaged unit at Tamworth, and another driver will return it to the depot. We told the signaller the train is fit to be moved, but we didn't tell the signaller that we have found a problem with the rear unit. I fear a continuity error there. God damn it, Dovetail. Dovetail! You're now to sit at 50 mile an hour until we get to Tamworth. Just gonna limp this broken train back to Tamworth. Do 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 do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your guard speaking. Due to a discovered fault with the rear four coaches of our train, at the next station of Tamworth, our train will be splitting into 2 units. If you are continuing your journey with us to all the way to the ever fantastic Crewe, then we do suggest, Stratford, we do suggest that you hop off the train at Tamworth and join your fellow commuters in the front 4 coaches of this current 8 coach train. That's once again at the next station of Tamworth. The rear 4 coaches of this 8 coach train will be being detached from our train due to a fault with the unit. We once again thank you very much for your extended travelling with us on London North Western Railway this evening.
We are now approaching Tamworth. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. This is Tamworth. Welcome aboard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your guard speaking once again. This is Tamworth, as I mentioned earlier, if you were paying attention. The back half of our set today will be decoupling here at Tamworth due to a fault with the train. If you do wish to continue on your journey with us to Stratford, then we do suggest that you disembark the train here and hop on the train in the front. This is so the train will be continuing that way, and the train at the rear will be decoupling due to a fault. Thank you very much for travelling with us on London North Western Railway this evening. The units will now divide, following instructions who are uncoupling the train and closing them into intermittent doors. Excellent. Stratford on time. No, we're really not. We are delayed. I did put that into PVC max brake. What you want about?
police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff. Saved. Sorted.
Right. Turn on towers. What have I not done? For fuck's sake. Back to the very front of the train. Back to the very front of the train. Back to the very front of the train. Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Close the door. Get the thing back in.
TSW6 and AWS operational.
Floor it. Onwards. Litchfield, Rugeley, then Stratford. So how much? We've got about 15 minutes left of this run. Trying to catch back up with our timetable at this point because we're now like 4 minutes late. We'll soon be arriving into Lynchfield, Trent Valley.
We are now approaching Litchfield, Trent Valley. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
I agree. Ah, another shed.
This is Litchfield, Trent Valley. Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Stafford. The next stop will be Rugeley, Trent Valley.
Rugeley, Trent Valley next, which we should be at now. The
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to Stafford. We will at Rugeley, Trent Valley and Stafford. Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed in the platform.
Ba-do-do, ba-do-do, do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. 0.5 of a mile into Rugley. I need to be at 30 by the time I get to the platform. So we've got 55. Just got 200, what, like 600 meters. Give it a bit more break. 5% break. 40% break. 20% break. %8 break. %10 break. 8% break.
Welcome aboard London North Western Railway service to Stafford. Calling at Stafford only.
Calling it Stafford.
Is the 1822 London North Western Railway service to Stafford. Calling at Stafford only. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 2 for the 1822 London North Western Railway service to Stafford, which is ready to leave. For your safety and comfort, this station operates a no smoking policy.
Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed around the track.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 1016
Right, 8 miles until Stafford, where we'll be leaving the train there. Fingers crossed everything's gone well. 50 limit coming up. And then we got a and then it's a 40 straight after as well. Next signal is red, so it needs to be braking. Bit more braking. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be shortly arriving into Stratford. This is where this train will be terminating for travel further on to Crewe and the north. Hop off here and await the next northbound service. Thank you very much again for travelling with us on London North Western. We apologise for the severe late running of this service. This is due to a multitude of issues on board the train as well as the line. This is again we'd like to apologise profusely for the issues on your journey tonight. Once we arrive on the platform, you're free to disembark your train. Thank you very much for joining us on this service upwards towards Stratford. Our next station, Stratford. Thank you. And this is Stafford, where we will be ending off the stream as well, folks, as well as it being the end of our service upwards. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I am still somewhat disappointed with the line and what it could have done. Yeah, no. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic evening, guys. Well, we will see you next week. See ya!
Take all your belongings with you. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
For your safety and comfort, this station operates no smoking policy.
Doors closing. Footbridge.
a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there. No, they don't pick us up.